So here's the deal. We are in a moment where people I believe, are polarized. The economy is in this weird teetering, teeter-totter situation where 90% of us understand that the economy is not good and that it's going down. But it's being balanced by so many people around the world, not just America, that have so much excitement and hope because the people that they voted in to run America and ultimately run the world are in. And so they've got this euphoria. But here's the deal. Every day, you and I have an opportunity to make a decision based off of the best available information. And today, Trump is coming out with all of this. He's going to go live. There's a speech after speech after speech. When in all reality, what's happening behind the scenes is he's trying to front run the truth, information from the Fed, because there's a battle between the federal government and the Federal Reserve, which are two totally separate entities. We've got news that came out just recently today, this morning, from Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, acknowledging that there's signs of weakness in the US economy. And what the White House is trying to do is not create a panic. There's news about a crypto reserve that's coming out like crazy, right? Everybody's excited about that. The price, though, is seesawing and teeter-tottering. And what you have to understand is this isn't the time to speculate. It's not the time to go all in on anything. Because right now, we have a narrative front-running the truth. Quick poll. Do you think, yes or no, the economy is strong right now? I'm curious what you think. I launched the other day a movement, it was a course, but it was intended to be worth just enough to where when you buy it, you're going to pay attention and you're going to do something with it. Now, everyone here is putting no. They hate the economy is not strong. But would you agree that the media is trying to put out something completely different, right? As a matter of fact, even Trump himself is trying to put out something different because he understands what many people don't, but I'm sure you do, is that the power of your words or the written word is so powerful because people buy in or believe it. Well, this is what I want to do. I launched a course the other day called the Crypto Prepper, and I'm calling on people all around the world to take this course. And what we're going to do with the funds from this course, we're taking all of the funds to go and develop what I believe is the most decentralized blockchain on earth. I believe it is better than Bitcoin, but do not mistake when I say better that it's going to be worth more, okay? Because the only reason Bitcoin is at the price it's at right now is because so many people have bought into what Bitcoin is and they bought it. So you had more buyers than sellers, and that's why the price goes up, okay? Hedge funds that finally got involved, politicians that bought it and said, okay, let's, it's not that bad. You've seen BlackRock come out, where they cursed it, and then, now we love it. It's because they accumulated so much and now the narrative changed. Now we love it. But there is one crypto out there, a blockchain, that has been suppressed for a long time. I started my channel based off of this, and I'm putting the link down below to the course if you want to be a part of this movement. And what I want to stress, we're going to release later today what this coin is. Don't go out and buy a bunch of it. See, you don't have to own a lot of something to be a part of something. As a matter of fact, you only need to own $1 worth to put it into a wallet to uphold the network, to create a node, to run a node on this system. And what you're going to find is that you are going to be a part of something a lot bigger than you. But it's because of how big all of us are. There is rampant speculation, and I think a lot of people are going to be wrong about what this project is. And again, this is not a get-rich-quick thing. This is a movement thing, right? I cannot stress that enough. Do not buy a lot of this. But what I want you to do is I want you to learn about what true decentralization is, and I'm going to tell you a story. As a firefighter, and I'm actually here in Las Vegas right now, attending 2 firefighters that I worked with at my station's wedding. It's the first time I haven't seen anyone since I walked off the job a year ago. It has been a little emotional for me. But something I did when I was a firefighter was I attended a class and I was taught how to build a device that goes boom. Let's put it that way for the moderators, because the liberals on these channels will freak out if I say it out loud. These devices that go boom, that are intended to destroy and hurt people. The reason why I went to a class on how to build it, and I built it out of products in a grocery store, was because the instructor said it's so important that you know how to build the device so that when you go into an emergency, you will see and be able to identify all the parts that make the device. And you're our first responders. So, hey, you see, I'm in a room full of stuff that this doesn't make sense. You know, and I worked at places with, we'd have special forces guys that would have to do the same thing. They'd run into a grocery store and have to build a device out of stuff in just a grocery store. And it's because they need it, but we could identify these, I'm trying to be really careful with my words. But the reason why I'm building this course, and I really think that for like the course plus the purchase of this coin and then you running a node is going to open your mind to so many things. So what you're going to be able to do is you're going to understand what true decentralization is. And once you understand true decentralization, you will start to identify everything around you that's centralized and all of the things that the governments and banks have done to hold you back. I also believe that this could be one of those things. If millions of people do this, and we're going to have proof, verifiable proof, you'll learn how to prove all of this in the course. People running these nodes all around the world, there may be a day where you walk up to someone, I don't have a phone with me, and you go, hey, would you accept this as payment? And they're going to go, yeah. You're going to know what type of person that is, because it's a different type of human being that thinks differently about central banks, about governmental control. And we have a very short window right now, because as this is live, no joke, Trump is trying to run out in front of the Federal Reserve and say everything's good. And he knows that he can actually take a bad situation and turn it into good if enough people believe it. Right now, just came out on CNBC, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent on Friday acknowledged some signs of weakness in the U.S. economy. He said we could be seeing that this economy that we inherited starting to roll a bit. Do you know that's a really fancy, easy, nice, lightweight way of saying, yeah, this isn't good. But trying not to, in one side, create panic, but also acknowledge the truth. In the beginning of this video, I said, is the economy strong, yes or no? Type it right now, guys. Just do it again, because there's so many more of you on right now. Is the economy strong? Yes or no? Now, everyone that's watching this are very intelligent people. Hold on. Yeah. But most of the world is not when it comes to finance. Would you agree with that? We have this short window of 4 years before I think things get very dark. And if you would like to take this challenge, I've said it before, and I highly suggest people that are into gold and silver that don't own any cryptocurrency, look at this, because you will start to look at things so different. I am going to teach you, along with one of my partners, how to uphold a network and actually touch a blockchain, affect a blockchain. You're going to see things using a core wallet, how to move value across the internet. The link is down below. It is priced very inexpensively, but it's priced just enough, in my opinion, that you're going to do something with it, because most humans will not use free advice. They think it's cheap. But this is one of those things that I think you need to learn. And if you've been watching me for any length of time, you know that my goal is to open your mind to new opportunities. But in order to do that, we have to give you a small win, and then a small win, and a small win. And those wins, as they stack up in your life, they're going to become they're strong. They're going to be stronger. They're going to be bigger. They're going to be more relevant in your life, because you're going to have all these wins to go back on, and they're getting bigger and bigger and bigger. This is how you become wealthy. And wealth isn't always, it's not measured in money, it's measured in the amount of time that you could take off of work and think freely. See, this is what we need to do. We need to open your mind. Do you agree with this? Yes or no? Do you understand what I'm talking about? So many of you are in that rat race. You're in that trap. You may be even, what is it? Sitting there in your car right now, listening to this going, I don't want to be at my job. I hate my job. As much as I love being a fireman, I hated where I worked because there were other human beings just holding me down, not allowing me to live and be me, which was someone that wanted to train other firefighters and encourage and inspire younger men and women that wanted to go and help people, right? I can't get you to a spot where you are successful if I can't get you to a spot where you have enough wins to where you have enough time to think and learn. Think and learn something new. So what I'm doing is I have put this course together to get you to think differently about blockchain. And I hope not only do crypto enthusiasts take this challenge and help me to open up this blockchain. Oh, and something else. Because of its true decentralization, I can't make huge promises because it's so decentralized, it's crazy. There are people all over the world helping to run this program. But anything that I know of firsthand about this blockchain, my students are going to know about it first. I know the creator of it. I know we have ways of, I can't say much, but I'm excited. And I believe that the true size of Ninja Nation is about to come out in the next few days. So if you want to take the challenge, links down below. We release the coin and how, what it is, but I want to urge you, please don't rush out and buy a ton of it. Don't think about it as an investment in dollar terms. Think about it as an investment in how you're going to think about blockchain. And it's going to open up your mind before 99% of this population understands what's going on. All right? The US government is putting out literally today videos and speeches about a strategic reserve. They're trying, there is a war around the world to buy up specific blockchains. And I'm going to tell you, I have a feeling that the US government, well, they definitely know what this is. Let's just put it that way. I hope you got something out of this. I'm excited. You have no idea. I get to see things on the backside of what's happening that I can't talk about because this channel will be shut down. We've seen it before. But that means that we're right over the target. And all of you are about to be very successful this next year. Not because of this coin that we're talking about, this currency, but because you're going to make incredible strides and investments in other things because you're going to know something that most people don't. I hope you got something out of this. The Economic Ninja is out.